Hi YouTube, it's me again, coming to you today with the beginning of my weight loss journey. So if you watch my first two videos, you'll see that I'm doing a journey of trying to conceive, but this is a different journey. What I've done is I've stopped my track because I've been trying for 5 years, and I've been examining examining internal issues that I've been dealing with, because I believe that if I can deal with those internal issues, then it'll make my journey more easy. So my first two videos talked about things that we really don't pay attention to when trying to conceive that affect our body. So one of them was low self-esteem, depression, unhealthy eating habits, PCOS. And PCOS comes from a lot of emotional things, and talked about unforgiveness. Things like that really affect your journey when trying to conceive. So in this pause that I'm taking, I'm looking at spiritual well-being, being made whole spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, so that I can go forward in this journey, of trying to conceive. So one of the things that I realized was that I had an unhealthy eating habits. Oh man, I ate whatever I wanted to, and the weight just started coming and would not leave. I know we all can identify with that stubborn weight, that weight that just won't go anywhere. So about 3 years ago, I actually lost about 30 pounds. Well, and I had reached almost 260. Now, when I almost reached 260 pounds, that's when I told myself something has to change. I could not understand why I couldn't lose the weight. But I found out a lot of it had to deal with PCOS and endometriosis and all those types of things. So I started the journey and I started doing well. And all of a sudden, life happened and I stopped. So, picking back up 3 years later, and this time I want to follow through and just continue and make this a lifetime change. So some of the things that I'm going to cut out is bread, because bread is just not healthy for me at all. Dairy, such as milk and cheese, those are the two things that I'm going to cut out. I'm going to go more into detail when I do my first weigh-in. I'm going to weigh in once a month. So when I weigh in, my goal is to lose 5 pounds per month. But I'll go into detail about the changes that I did and how I feel and everything. I'll let you know everything in the journey. So one of the things that I want to happen once I can get everything under control and my eating habits right is AF to show up, because AF has not showed up in 3 months. So, and that's not unusual for me, because sometimes it can be 6 months. But I want this to be a regular cycle, so I know a lot of it is on my part to change my eating habits and to exercise. Now, when I exercise, I am emotionally stable. I'm happy-go-lucky. When I don't exercise, that's when problems happen. So I've noticed something about myself. Exercising is like my natural medicine. I don't take any kind of medications. I do my vitamins, but that's it. Exercising is good medication for me. But why I don't do it? One simple word: lazy. So I'm going to hold myself accountable this year, the remainder of this year, and I'm going to exercise. And if you saw my thumbnail, you will see that's the before picture. Current weight 236. Now, so when I do my next video, my goal is to have lost at least 5 pounds. So if I lose more, great. But stay tuned for the journey ahead, and you're going to see different me. I'm praying, and I challenge you to do the same. I challenge you, if you're trying to conceive and you're overweight, to work on changing your eating habits and just set a goal for yourself as far as losing weight. Don't try to overwhelm yourself as far as trying to lose so much weight at once, but give yourself a reasonable goal. So my reasonable goal is 5 pounds a month, so that's like 1.25 pounds a week. That's reasonable for me. And I got a treadmill that is collecting dust, but it won't be anymore because I'm going to use it and I'm going to do right. So I challenge you to do the same and just continue to follow me on this journey, and let's make it happen. So baby dust to you all, and I'm hoping that you yourself get on a journey and try to lose weight and become healthy, not just for the sake of a baby, but just for your own sake, and to increase your self-esteem and you feel good about yourself because you're losing weight and you're happy with the skin that you're in. So I hope to hear from you all as far as you and your weight loss journey. If you have any questions throughout the month, don't forget to subscribe and just follow this journey with me. And until we meet again in 1 month, be blessed.